This week on Scott's Slasher World, I'm going to be showing off a variety of items, from vinyl to action figures to movies that are in my collection. First up is this Silverhawks Grail piece. This right here is Bluegrass from the Silverhawks. Silverhawks was a cartoon that aired in the 1980s, and also a line of action figures. I got this from my buddy Sean Feigl. I appreciate you selling this to me. And I think I did have Bluegrass as a kid. I'm looking in the back now, and I definitely know that I had Flashback, I had Steelheart, I had, of course, Quicksilver, I had Steel Wheel, and then the bad guys, I know I had Buzzsaw, and I may have had another. I do have a Monstar. He's right here, but he's open. I can't remember if I had, I can't remember if I had Monstar as a kid, but definitely Buzzsaw. Like, I think every kid owned Buzzsaw. If you've been watching the channel recently, you probably know that I've been going through this Alice Cooper kick. And this, my friends, is Alice Cooper's Special Forces. This is his first Blackout album. He says that he doesn't remember recording this at all. He's barely toured this album. I think he toured it maybe overseas. I know there was like a concert in Paris that you can you could watch online. But yeah, I got this from Cheap Thrills. Also, if you haven't noticed, I got this sweet Alice Cooper shirt from Cheap Thrills. If you're looking for anything Alice Cooper, they've got it probably. So awesome songs here. You got Skeletons in the Closet, 7 and 7 Is, Who Do You Think You Are, You Want It, You Got It. I mean, these are all good. Vicious Rumors, You Look Good in Rags. These are all awesome songs, awesome songs. Pick this up. This is 80s as hell. This came out in 1981, same year that I came out. Next up is this vintage He-Man figure. I got this at the Welcome Back Collectibles claim sale. Though this is from the New Adventures of He-Man, my least favorite He-Man series that they've produced so far, but it's still not bad. It's totally different than all the other ones. It's different than the first version. It's different than all the new versions. For on the record, I love every new version that's came out. The 2000s, the Kevin Smith, and the new CGI one as well that they made for Netflix. Good stuff. This one takes a while to get into. The character designs are not my favorite. There's only like He-Man and Skeletor kind of looks weird, but they made some cool toys. I mean, you can't go wrong with an old school Hydron from the New Adventures of He-Man. The next thing I'm going to show off, I can't even remember if I've shown this off before. I bought this Motley Crue album, Dr. Feelgood, at Spookables. Like I said, I don't remember if I've shown this off or not, but it's a cool album and my second favorite Motley Crue album. Now, I know a lot of people disagree with me there. I got some coworkers, I know Dwayne and Tom, say this is the best Motley Crue album. I'm going to go out on a limb and I'm going to say Shout at the Devil is the best Motley Crue album. So I want to know your favorite in the comments. Like, what's your favorite? What's your second favorite? What's your least favorite? Just what is your favorites? Now, I like any of their 80s stuff, but I haven't really explored their 90s and beyond stuff yet. But yeah, so I think this is going to be my second favorite out of all the Crue albums. Pick this up at Spookables for a cheap $6. If you're looking for cool classic records, check out Spookables. Back to Alice Cooper, I bought this album. This is $1 Billion Babies, and this is still the Alice Cooper band before he went solo. I love the, look at this vinyl looks sweet. Let me show you this first before I show you the inside. So there's that. And then on the inside, still has all of its original stuff. So you got like the card sheet right here. It's got like Alice. So like this Alice Cooper with the snake right there. I love the wallet, like the snakeskin wallet. The logo here is cool. You can pull the money clip out of the vinyl. And then you've got the $1 billion bill that has the Alice Cooper band on the bill. That is cool. But yeah, I mean, this album, another classic album by Alice Cooper. This one has a bunch of his hits. This one's got Hello Hooray, Elected, $1 Billion Babies, No More Mr. Nice Guy, I Love the Dead, among others. Classic album. and a must own if you are an Alice Cooper fan. Next up is this Critters box set. Now this is the box set that came out from Scream Factory. I have yet to open it. Let's go ahead and do that now. So this right here has 1 through 4. And I believe this came out before they started. They started making like a TV show and they made a sequel movie. But I think this came out like right before they started doing some Critters stuff again. But yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to revisiting all these movies. All these movies are really, really good, fun films. We got Critters 4, Critters 3, Critters 2, and the original Critters. And the last Alice Cooper album I'm going to show off this week is Alice Cooper Band's first album. This is Alice Cooper Pretties for You. This has here's the Alice Cooper Band. This is their very first album. This came out in 1969, and I did get this from Cheap Thrills. Here is the vinyl, and this one is a very, very strange one because it sounds like acid rock. This sounds like nothing. I wouldn't say nothing, but it doesn't sound like Alice Cooper that most people would come to know him as, like in the 70s and 80s and 90s. So this is from 1969, their very first album. Cool to have, glad I own it. Definitely not my favorite, but pretty cool just to hear it. And look at the band back in 1969. And the last thing I'm gonna show off this week is this Chippendale Rescue Rangers thermos that my wife got for me. I love the artwork on this mug. It's really cool, but most people will remember these Aladdin mugs from when they were back in elementary school. Yeah, these things are so cool. They hold up very well. I have a bunch of these, but yeah, love this design. Really cool artwork on this Chippendale Rescue Rangers thermos. That's it for this week, guys. Be sure to comment and let me know what was your favorite item that I showed off. And as always, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you never miss a video. What are you still doing here? Video's over.